Joining me at center court once again, Rob Silver.
Good to be back. Nice surprise having you on the mic. Quick shout out to your son, Chase. Hope he's feeling better and enjoying the game from home.
Absolutely. Thanks, Rob. Going to make no bones about it. This Norwood Mustang team coming in 11-3, a recent 7-game win streak. The Clockers have the work cut out for them tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just the one win on the season for the Clockers. They play hard, but, they've been outmatched pretty much against every team. I've heard they've been working on a few new things, a couple different defensive alignments, trying to shut down Norwood's star player. I'm not sure who it is, but we'll find out shortly.
Charlie Mixes on the tip for the Clockers, loses it. And Norwood under control here as we're underway. Chilly Friday night here in Clocktown. Glad to have you with us here on WACA-TV.
So the Vegas line has it anywhere from 22.5 to 30.5, depending on who you ask.
Wow.
And right away, Meg.
You don't usually see Vegas,
yeah,
not on the same page.
Yeah, on these third-tier games, sometimes you find a little anomaly. Play the middle.
Clockers moving the ball well early here. Here's a 3-ball attempt by Mixes. Rims out. Rebound. Manny Alongo for Norwood, and here they go into transition.
So we've seen this Norwood squad on their past line sheet. They can put up some big numbers. We've seen a 96-point game against Millis just a few weeks ago.
Matt Mahoney missed the 3 but buried the 2, so Norwood on the board first, 2-0. Clockers dealing with a little bit of pressure, but able to bring it across.
So with that being said, the offensive prowess of Norwood, when Ashland gets those open shots like Mixes had on that last possession, they're going to have to nail those.
Absolutely.
A little sloppy, picks it back up.
So Hunter Miggs with a spot start here tonight. Joined by, as we mentioned, Mixes, Carlos Espino. Devin O'Brien, who has the ball now. Shot off the mark. Rebound, Norwood.
Ashland really using that shot clock, trying to keep the possessions by Norwood to a minimum.
Pass was tipped, but still found the mark for Norwood. Centering pass attempt. Kick back up top. Almost an up and down. Play continues. Mahoney again with the fall away. No good, but a rebound by Big Manny Alongo again. But the ball ends up in Devin O'Brien's hands. Dishes off to Carlos Espino. Carlos getting a little pressure, brings it over the center line.
Yeah, one of the better ball handlers for Ashland for sure. Espino doesn't panic. Rudisil, little pull up.
Nice little screen. Ties the game. Robbie Rudisil, his first points of the night. 2-2 here. 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Bodette to Alongo. On the wing to Mahoney. Good pressure by Rudisil. Good pass inside and able to convert.
Nemesco, is that how you pronounce it?
It is Nemesco, very good.
On the pronunciation, even without the phonetics. Just tell me once and I'm going to remember. Oh, nice feed into Rudisil.
He's got to go right up with that, but he dishes to Miggs. Can't get it to fall. Norwood with the rebound. Quick pass ahead.
Bodette. Finds Mahoney into Alongo. No call.
Wow.
Keep playing.
3-ball rims out. Mixes with the rebound.
Yeah. Halfway down, Ashland will take it. Can't give any second chances. Got to grab those defensive rebounds.
Miggs on the far wing now, looking for help. Out to Espino. Espino drives the lane, gets the foul, and he'll head there for 2.
Matt Mahoney?
Yep. So Matty Mahoney with his first foul of the night. Team's first, 4:36 to go. Carlos a little too strong on that one, but he'll shoot another. Alongo comes out. And Casey Sheehan into the game for Norwood.
That is the first sub of the game, and that's the Townhouse Pizza sub of the game. Our sponsor, of course, Townhouse Pizza. Another great meal. And I was able to have somebody finagle a grape soda for me tonight.
I think that's your first grape soda here since before COVID.
It's been a while. It's been a while. So no matter what happens in the game, I'm a happy camper.
You're a winner.
Bodette spinning through the lane, kicks it out to Mahoney. They reset.
Clockers have some really good pressing defense here tonight, really tight.
Oh, that's what one of my scouts told me. Is that Nemesco?
I'm going to give it to Nemesco.
Yeah, it was the defense that they worked on. Little box and one, I believe.
Okay. Rudisil to Miggs. To Espino.
Norwood really extending their defense. Pushing the ball way out there.
Espino guarded closely by Dearborn. Yeah, they are way out. 18 on the shot clock.
Create some space so they can
Rudisil
take advantage.
Rudisil almost got in trouble there going up before he knew what he was going to do with it. Carlos in the corner trying to dribble out, loses the handle. A little bit of a conversation there between the referees. I don't think either one of them saw where the ball went, but they're going to call it Norwood ball here.
Shot clock was down to 7 anyway, so.
Okay, Mustangs doubling up on the Clockers right now, 6-3. About 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. This is Bodette inside. That seems to be working. That play into Nemesco on down low on the blocks. And a quick timeout here called by the Clockers. They fall behind 8-3 with 3:12 to go so far.
Yeah, Coach Norman didn't like the pattern developing. So.
Well, let's take a moment to thank tonight's crew as always. Tom Hamilton, Broadway Hamilton that is, Nick Cunningham, Mackie Katove. Appreciate them being out here on a chilly Friday night, Rob. I think the Townhouse time and temperature game started about 7 o'clock and 3 degrees. That's Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
3 degrees, same amount of points Ashland currently has versus the 8 for Norwood. Want to welcome our new person tonight.
Yeah, shadowing
a little bit. Was it Jason? Was that the first name?
Daniel.
Daniel Vetstein. Daniel, welcome.
So yeah, hopefully, Daniel joining us here at the table and at center court, keeping track of the rebounds. May have a future broadcaster on our hands here.
Ashland milking this timeout. Might
charge him
for 2. Did talk to my friend who owns Perks Coffee Shop in Norwood.
Okay.
Norwood scores 75 points or more tonight. Free coffee with the purchase of any food item up until next Friday. Just mention WACA or Silver Lining, Bobby Platinum, any of those 3. Ooh.
Tough inbounds pass knocked aside by the Mustangs. It will stay Clocker ball as we notice Zach Fieldhart checking into the game for the Clockers.
And Arian Feenstra. And I did notice earlier, I think Arian's mom watching on Facebook. Mahoney steal and lays it in. Not what you like to see out of a timeout.
Nope.
Almost a double timeout. Espino pushing it up. They have numbers.
He's into a triple team now.
Right. Yeah, that evaporated quickly. Bodette bringing it out. Mahoney again. This
Gotta
time
call
they
it
call
this
it.
time.
It was exactly one for you, one for me. Same play as last time.
So that's Mahoney's second, team second. And I got to tell you, I think Fieldhart was actually falling backwards before contact, but he drew the foul.
A little
good play.
Marcus Smart, just Grant Williams, stand your ground. Know when to fall.
Know when to hold him. Know when to fold him.
Rudisil
had the open look, and he took full advantage. 3 ball for Rudisil. 6 points for the Clockers. They're down by 4 as we tick down under 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Ryan Madison getting ready to check in at the next stoppage.
Robbie Rudisil, just a sophomore, kind of one of the future stars of the basketball team and varsity football team.
Dylan Hamway answers with a 3 of his own. Norwood back up now by 7, 13-6.
Hamway, not to be confused with a Henway.
That's right. You going to finish that one up? Rudisil for 2. Nice driving play.
You can't finish it if nobody finishes it for you.
Okay, Rob. What's a Henway?
Oh, about 3 or 4 pounds. Oh, wow.
Okay, Hamway heating up.
What's a Hamway? You can do that too, right? Hamway is about 3 or 4 pounds too, right? God, I didn't even realize that. Rudisill picks it up.
Tried to drive through a double team. Draws the foul.
This Norwood team is quick. When you get the ball, you got to do something with it.
You got to know what you're going to do with it, right?
As soon as he got shut off, Espino down the baseline, 3 guys on him in 2 seconds. Same thing there with Rudisill.
Foul called on Dearborn, his
know
first.
What's going on.
A couple more substitutions. Ryan Madison has checked into the game now, as well as Tyler Robinson.
Yeah, shout out to Coach McKay, who was viewing the game at home. Or wherever he is. I don't know where he is. On his phone, computer.
That's the best part about mobile devices, right, Rob?
Yeah. And there's Coach Zakili with his dad watching the game, too, the wrestling coach.
Okay. Clockers retain control here in the offensive end. Fieldhart trying to inbound, does so to
Feenstra, who a little strong off the glass. Ryan Madison
going to call up travel.
It down, but
just too much momentum there.
A little bit. Shout out to Ryan, 3-point shooting contest earlier. Beat me 6-4. I don't even like to talk about it. As I was practicing later, I had 10 in a row, 14 out of 15 at one point.
Wow.
Once the shirt came off, it was just.
Whoa.
Hey.
A little too much information. Tyler Robinson called on the foul there, his first.
Just for the record, I had 2 shirts on. Now I have 1.
Okay, Dearborn at the line to shoot 2. Minute 4 to go. Clockers down 16-8.
Oh, a little short on that one. The fans might have gotten in his head a little bit. I like it. It's a raucous crowd tonight. Norwood 16 points, averaging 64 right now. Misses them both, but they get the rebound. Rudisill in there.
Quick hands. Quick hands for Rudisill. Knock that one aside, but it will be a Norwood ball under the basket.
Hamway, that one goes wide.
Now Robinson had to fight through a screen to get there. A little late, but the ball didn't fall.
Shooting around with Feenstra earlier. He is that far away from a dunk.
Nice.
He's very, very close. Needs another half an inch, maybe.
Rudisill thinking about it. Dribbles out.
Got the hot hand.
Drives in, draws the foul. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. 38.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Foul on Desjardins, his first. Hunter Miggs getting ready to check back in after this shot. So Feenstra heads out, Miggs heads back in.
It's two out of 3 we missed from the line. Can't do it. Can't afford it.
That caught the back iron and out, and Norwood quickly presses ahead. They've got a man open. Pulls up and buries the jumper. Dylan Hamway again. I have him up to 8 points now.
Great body control by Hamway on that pull-up jumper, and there's another turnover.
And an easy bucket for Desjardins. Norwood already up to 4 scores on the night. 20 points here in the first quarter, final seconds.
7 years ago. Madison gets, use a different word than what I was thinking.
Fouled?
That's the one. That's the one.
Dearborn again with the foul. That's his second.
Yeah, and Norwood, the only thing going right now for Ashland, Norwood at 5 team fouls.
Clockers are a little discombobulated on
shot,
offense.
Good shot.
We're just looking for the foul, doesn't get it. So the first quarter ends with Clockers down 20-8.
Pretty balanced scoring attack for Norwood there. 6 for Nemesco and 8 for Hamway, all in the last couple minutes, too. Mahoney with 4 and Desjardins with a couple. And,
on the Clocker side, I've got 2 scorers. Rudisill with 7, Espino with 1.
Yes.
Even for the math challenged, that was an easy tally.
How we doing on rebounds?
You got to count them out for us? Okay. He's got Feenstra with 1, O'Brien with 1, and Mixus with 1 so far.
Right.
Doing great, doing great.
I like that new stat angle.
So just a quick shout out to tonight's sponsor, Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef, located at Legemere Plaza at the corner of Elliott Street and 126. They have the best roast beef sandwiches in town, but check out all they have to offer, including pizza subs and more, by visiting townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. You can even place your order online, and of course, we again want to thank them for providing dinner tonight for us and our broadcast crew.
And I got to say, it must have been piping hot, because by the time it got here, it was still hot. I mean, and it's cold out.
Well, I know Mackey really hustled to get it inside.
I think he was hungry more so than anything. That was the motivation. So Espino gets the inbounds from Miggs. Clockers trailing by 12 to start the second quarter. Espino being peppered again by Hamway.
Yep. Mixes had the 3 open for a moment, but pulls up, drives, and drains it.
He is deadly from that 8-foot range. Like
Is that his first shot of the night?
No, he missed a wide open 3. 3. Let's not. We don't have to draw attention to how wide open it was, but. Norwood around the perimeter. Espino with the hands.
Nice steal there by Carlos.
Yeah, that was Sean Steves trying to force it in. But Espino grabs it. Borges, first action of the night. O'Brien, Espino working around the perimeter.
Yeah, not a lot of height on the floor right now.
No.
Here goes Mixus. Pulls a fadeaway and drains it again.
If he gets one-on-one against any of these defenders, he has the ability to just create a shot really anywhere.
He can elevate, he can fade.
Yeah, he can elevate. He's got the long arms. Even though number 23, Sheehan's taller than him, he's still really uncontested. Another forced pass by Norwood.
Yeah, I was surprised. It was Hemway. He had the baseline and chose to throw it right into a very congested lane. A give and go with O'Brien. Mixes again and finds the bottom of the hoop. Mixes himself on a 6-0 run against Norwood. 20-14. Clockers down, but trending in the right direction. Rudisell ready to check back in at the next stoppage. Here's a 3 attempt.
Bodette, no good.
Wide of the mark.
Good job. Good positioning on the rebound by the Clockers.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Carlos had terrific position there, even though he was giving away height. Came down with that rebound.
Ball fake. Hamway not falling for it.
Gonna have to get to the ball and a little help there. O'Brien comes to help out. Poor decision there and a turnover.
Sheehan getting the hand in there. Decided to take it himself and Mixus. Good recovery on defense.
Really, again, forced the trajectory there.
Yeah, he had the trailer with Bodette, but decided to try and take it himself and use the body to create some space. Just didn't work.
Okay. Norwood brings in 3 fresh bodies. And inbounds under the Clocker net. Mahoney trying to inbound. Gets it out to Bodette. Wheeling and dealing. Layup is no good. Devin O'Brien ends up with it.
Good job by Rudisill to jump up and tap that away from the Norwood
Mustangs have pulled back on that full court pressure. Here's Miggs now. Hands off to Mixus.
They've also got a few of their subs in there. Miggs, mid-range. No good. Mixus, good position. That's tapped away. That'll stay with Ashland.
Yep. 5:04 to go in the first half. Clockers down by 6, but tenacious play so far on both ends of the court. Mixus on the wing. Things about driving. Pulls back over to Carlos now.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. No need to force it. Miggs open.
Here's a 3 attempt. Short. Rebound Carlos. Tries to go off the glass. No good. We got a foul on the floor.
Yeah, it's going to be Sheehan, I think. And that's foul number 6. Next one puts him at the line.
2-3.
Great job by the Clockers.
3-3 make that
on the
Ryan.
Offensive board there.
Calling that on Ryan Kelly? Is he even in the game?
No, it was Sheehan. Oh, Ryan Kelly, sorry.
He is in the game.
It was. It was 33. I just was reading it wrong. That's why it takes two of us on the mic, because one of them, Bodette's spin move and good. His first 2 points of the night. One of the
5 different scores now for
captains.
Norwood. Clockers beat the press, which suddenly made a reappearance. Here goes Rudisil.
Yep.
Drove the lane, got blocked by the rim, out of bounds off of Norwood. Clockers will retain control, and we've got a timeout called by Norwood with 4:18 to go. Clockers down 22-14.
So nice start to this second quarter. Ashland outscoring them 6-2.
Nice burst of energy, and again, Charlie mixes with 6 consecutive points. Those are all the points for the Clockers here in the second quarter. But they are outscoring Norwood 6-2 here in the second quarter.
They've done a great job keeping Norwood to the one shot, one and done.
Just a reminder to all our fans that these games are available on demand on WACA-TV's YouTube and Facebook account. Just do a search on either platform for WACA-TV, and our accounts will be right at the top of the search results.
And I was looking for some footage of Norwood today during my very, very limited downtime. And I think you have to, subscribe to check out Norwood's YouTube channel.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you couldn't. We're not going to charge you.
Right.
We're just so happy to be here. We're so happy that you're watching.
The pictures and sounds tonight complimentary.
Yes. And
we
the dad joke of the game. Whenever that may come, you're not going to know.
You never know.
You're not.
You
gonna
never know when that can hit.
If you need to go to the bathroom, wait till the dad joke of the game.
Okay, Hunter Miggs inbounding for the Clockers off the timeout. Out to Carlos in the corner. Back up top now to Feenstra, fresh into the game. Nice give to Rudisil. Lost the handle and turnover here. Kelly winds up with it and hands off to Sean Steves. A little extra pressure from Rudisil, and he's going to get called for the foul.
It was like he wasn't going to give up until he either got the ball or got called for the foul. And it looked like from the beginning it was going to be the foul. Only the second foul against the Clockers tonight.
So Alongo inbounds for Norwood, passing off to Mahoney.
4 minutes to go in the half. 6 fouls for Norwood. Ashland's got to try and exploit that and be aggressive on offense. Bodette.
Front iron no good. Ball's loose in the paint. Norwood ends up with it. A huge rejection by Arjen Feenstra.
Wow.
And the Clockers are in transition with numbers. Here goes Rudisil on the left side. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, mixes, he follows and puts it in. 8 points now for Charlie. He's the leading scorer for the Clockers tonight. And the deficit is down to 6 with under 3.5 to go in the first half.
We talked about his jumping ability and able to get over everybody. Wow, he did get hammered, Mahoney.
Got hammered.
But if you're going to do it, make sure they're not going to score.
Yeah, make it worth it.
Coach Norman doesn't agree. I think when he sees the replay, well, who knows?
We both reacted to it.
I mean, maybe he was shielded from his that position. And that
Norwood's trouble from the line.
Yeah, Mahoney
continues.
Now missing. They're 0 for 3 from the line tonight, if my free throw stats are correct.
Okay, so Mahoney will try to finish it up here.
Right.
Norwood making 3 more substitutions.
If he makes this one, what's he shooting on the night? 1 of 4. 1 of 4.
Is
Norwood
that the
as
first
a team.
foul shot the team has made tonight?
1 of 4, 25%. We try and be educational, that's all.
We're still going to try and dribble out of the pressure. Finds Carlos over the midline. In the corner now, Feenstra driving and gets hammered, but no call. Ends up with mixes. Back to Feenstra, who shoots off the iron. No good. Rebound, Ilongo.
I told him to take that.
Is that right?
When we were warming up. Said, if you're wide open, take it.
Rebound, Mixus. Good end-to-end action here. Not a lot of balls going in the basket right now.
They're getting good looks.
Feenstra's going to get called for a travel there. 2:40 to go as Devin O'Brien checks back in for Feenstra.
And I'm willing to bet, and I'm not a betting man, that he's being pulled out because he took that shot.
You're not a betting man. Are you kidding?
Nobody knows me. Nobody. You don't have.
Right, I'm the one who's blowing your cover. That's right.
Right, exactly.
Under 2.5 to go. Norwood with the ball.
Oh, nice feed inside.
I don't know about that
it.
one. Nemesco was building a small teepee out there in the paint. Didn't get the 3-second call. Mixes dishes as he falls. Pass gets around to Rudisil, who drives, fires, and scores. So Rudisil takes over the point lead for the Clockers at 9. Rudisil mixes with 8. Under 2 to go in the first half. Clockers down by 7.
Mahoney drives, kicks it out to Alongo.
It was a very purposeful drive there.
Yeah.
Where he kicked it back out. Here's a 3-ball
Back to
attempt.
Mahoney.
Rimmed out. Mixes had position.
O'Brien able to chase it down. Great job again on the boards.
Carlos working against some pressure. Crisscrosses with Miggs. Rudisil now to O'Brien. Minute 25 to go. Bryan heavily guarded there by Bodette.
Yeah, Bodette's very aggressive on defense.
Carlos also being closely guarded. Single digits on the shot clock. Rudisil drives off the glass, no good. Ball's loose. Somehow Mixus ends up with it, gets it to Miggs.
And it was actually Rudisil on the ground that got it.
Whoa, ball's again bouncing off a lot of hands there, but here goes Bodette. Tries the reverse, no good. Carlos ends up with it. Nice play there all the way
These guys are
around.
exhausted. Yeah, timeout by Mixus. You could see how exhausted
They were gassed.
he was. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got an Ashland timeout with 49.4 seconds to go in the half. Clockers down by 7. You're watching Ashland boys basketball on WACA-TV.
Free coffee's looking a little less possible right now. But yeah, on forget who scored. Oh, Rudisil scored on one of those possessions a couple of possessions ago. Espino got double teamed right here, but he got rid of the ball in 2 seconds to mix this, and that ended up feeding over to Rudisil, who had that little pull-up jumper in the lane. But that's what we were talking about before. You got to make quick decisions.
Got to be quick. You got to be decisive. Absolutely.
If you have 2 guys on, you hold it. You're going to have 3 in no time. So.
Okay, well, as this timeout wraps up, just a reminder, the boys basketball team's next game is Tuesday at Hopkinton at 7 o'clock. Their next game here on WACA next Friday, as Rob and I will be back here to announce their game against, well, I've got that against Hopkinton as well. I was rushing to do the notes tonight. I don't think they're playing Hopkinton back-to-back, so we'll get the right schedule for you. We'll definitely be here Friday night.
I think it might be Holliston next Friday.
It was a busy Friday, Rob. Couldn't put it together my usual research for pregame preparations.
I know, I get it. Last minute, you're not expecting to be here.
A little trouble getting it, in bounds, but they make it. Here's Mixus.
Mixus has to be, so much for being careful. But with his dribble, it almost looks like he's palming it.
Yeah.
And depending on how vigilant the ref wants to be.
Fuelhart might have gotten away with one. It looked like he was shoving the Norwood player out of bounds, and somehow no foul called. Ball went off the Norwood player. Clockers end up with it.
Yeah, with
under
a new
40
shot clock, too.
Under 40 seconds to go in the half. Fuelhart now. Over to O'Brien. He had an open shot for a moment. Drives the lane, gets the shot off, but it's blocked midway there. And here's the fast break for Norwood. Bodette lays it up and in.
Fuelhart took a beating on that one. On the challenge. Wonder if this could be a technical. I don't know if somebody said something. This is an odd whistle. Who was that? Bodette, did we say? Had that last hoop?
The last hoop? Yeah, Bodette had that layup up and in. Nothing new on the scoreboard. I'm not sure what that call ended up being.
I think it might have been a technical.
Well, nobody's going to the line, and the Clockers are going to inbound. 17.1 seconds to go. Fuelhart gets the ball, double team, trying to break the press here. Up to Miggs, over to O'Brien.
Oh, he hesitated.
Bodies flying everywhere. We got a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors Norwood. 5.5 seconds to go in the half. Clockers down by 9. Dylan Hamway inbounding here for Norwood. Quick pass to Mahoney.
Gotta pressure that.
Yeah,
Can't let 'em
absolutely.
walk in like that. Fortunately, it didn't hurt us.
Okay, so that'll do it for the half. And I got to tell you, Rob, the Clockers have been benefiting from very poor shooting by Norwood so far tonight. As we head into the half, the Clockers down 27-18, but again, it could be far worse.
I agree. We're going to get a word from our sponsor, Townhouse Pizza, and we'll be back with the second half action. See you soon.
Stay tuned.
Is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
And welcome back to second half action here in Clocktown. Your Clockers down 27-18 to start the second half, but showed some great signs of improvement in the second quarter tonight. They'll start with the ball here. Carlos Espino. Not a lot of motion of this offense like we saw in the second quarter, Rob.
Still catching my breath from the three-point contest.
Here's Mixes driving, gets one off, no good. Devin O'Brien battling for the rebound. He's right along the baseline, kicks it back up top. Rudisill had the open three, chose not to take it. Pass goes through Hunter Miggs' legs to Carlos. They had a double team on him momentarily, but pull it back. Miggs with the ball now on the near wing. Gets a cutting Rudisill for the layup, falls in. It's a game of inches, Rob.
That was just a beautiful feed by Miggs. Good hands by Rudisill to hang on to that as he was being pestered by the Norwood defender.
Rudisill had a hand on that for a moment. Good pressure.
Again, just the call him though.
Calling it tight right now. So that's Rudisill's second, team's first of the half. Mahoney inbounds.
That's a gift for the Clockers.
Again, I mean, given this team, given the Norwood reputation, given their record this season, Rob, it's been a surprisingly sloppy and low shooting percentage game for the Mustangs.
Yeah, they've had quality shots, no doubt.
Clearly.
But they haven't had the second shot attempt. Oh, Espino just gets it in time. He's got numbers. Rudisill.
Off the mark. Mixes tracks it down, able to keep it in, but Norwood ends up with it, and they are in transition.
Yeah, oh, beautiful bounce pass to Nemesco.
That was a no-look pass, and Nemesco with the easy layup.
I like the effort by Mixes on that end, but unfortunately it takes him out of the defense.
Espino gets his layup knocked aside. Norwood running and gunning right now.
Yeah, they had trouble once the Clockers were able to get back and establish defense. The transition offense, definitely something that the Clockers have trouble with. Bodette nails the three, and that will initiate a timeout by Ashland on that mini 5-0 run. Oh, so much hope out of that after that first score.
Yeah, Clockers came into the second half down by 9. It's now a 12-point deficit, down 32-20.
But I mean, how are we going to beat Norwood? Look at, they got head coach Chris Frioli,
right,
and then they have four assistant coaches. I mean, it's the numbers just, there's no way you can beat that.
I can't argue with that logic.
That's it. I used to notice that in the NBA, you'd have the one head coach, but there was, seriously, I don't know if it's still that way because everybody wears like street clothes now. They're not. There used to be like 5 or 6 assistants. No offense to the football that has like 11 and 12 coaches.
I got like the NBA.
Because I know
the NBA assistant coaches is out of control. There are now more assistant coaches than there are players on the roster. It's insane.
Okay.
So, by the way, Gabby said I should start doing lunges to keep in shape.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a big step.
Oh, God. You got me. You got me.
Tonight's Dad Joke brought to you by Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef.
Oh, there's a little physical play. Wow, Sheehan all over Espino, but he handles it well. That's O'Brien's game. He's very aggressive. He's going to get that type of...
Well, he threw a hip check there. I'm not sure if the Norwood player had position, but it was an aggressive hip check, and that's what got called.
Yeah, surprise. It's his first foul of the night.
That's probably the latest in a game this season. He's gone without a foul.
I have no problem with it.
Right.
I love the aggressiveness.
Got to do something to try and slow down this Norwood attack.
Sheehan almost able to dunk it. His first 2 of the night.
Yeah, I was surprised that was his first.
A little pressure. Oh, good job getting it to O'Brien, who's able to finish it. Great passing all the way around.
Here's a 3-ball attempt in the corner. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Was that Hamway?
That was Hamway. I thought that was coming right at us.
It was.
Okay, Rudisill now double teamed.
Really
in trouble.
Extending.
And there's the strip.
Bodette able to go lefty.
Yep.
comfortably lays it in.
Oh, were they rope-a-doping Ashland in the first half? Because they are just overwhelming the Clockers right now.
No, they're just playing it at a faster pace, and it's really throwing Ashland off. They were a little sluggish. O'Brien, the layup.
Espino drew the double team, kicked it out to O'Brien.
The layup triggering the offensive burst. The 3 now.
Still a 14-point deficit for the Clockers. We tick down to 4.5 to go in the third quarter.
Nemesco, you don't see him out there handling the ball that often. And now he's back inside where he should be.
He's making a living down there on that left block.
He just got unemployed. Lost his job. He traveled.
Okay, Rudisill steps out for a moment to catch a breather. Fuelhard into the game now. O'Brien had Fuelhard open on the wing, has to recover. Didn't handle that pass really well. So O'Brien at the top of the key to Espino. Plenty of time on the shot clock. O'Brien trying to pick up a screen.
Yeah, he wants an open shot. He just made his last 2.
Really enjoyed that 3 shot, right?
Miggs is going to have to take it, and he nails it.
Beautiful shot for Hunter Miggs.
It's contagious. It is contagious.
Clockers within 11 now. 3:45 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah. So Mahoney gets shut up by Espino.
Oh, almost picked up the pivot foot.
Bodette a little trouble being defended by O'Brien.
I thought O'Brien would hassle him there.
Long 3, that's what you want, but you don't want the offensive rebound.
No, it was a clean rebound for Norwood.
Norwood, yeah. That's what happens, with those 3s.
Mm-hmm.
We said, well, everyone knows you get those weird rebounds. Got to really be on a body.
Mahoney gets the screen, drives toward the baseline, off the glass too hard. Ball ends up in Fuelhard's hands.
That was actually a design tip, an intentional tip by O'Brien to get it to Fuelhard.
Mm-hmm.
Good awareness.
Oh, we found Carlos underneath and one.
Was that Fuelhard that threw it in there?
Fuelhard to Espino. Chance for a 3-point play. Feenstra and Madison checking in as Miggs and Mixes head to the bench. Another nice little burst here after that answering back from that 5-0 run earlier in the third quarter.
Yeah, we were down. Did we get down 15? Was that the biggest deficit?
I saw 14. I saw 14. Looks like Miggs is getting some medical attention from the trainer over there. Keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, Carlos trying to complete the 3-point play from the line.
Yeah. Lead down to 9, which is where it was at the half.
A little too strong, and rebound Norwood.
Espino 1 of 3 from the line tonight. Wow, he's swallowed up by Feenstra. He gets some really good height.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he picked up a double team on his way to the basket. I thought a foul could have gotten called on either Clocker, but no whistle. Went out of bounds on the Clockers. It'll stay Norwood ball. 25 seconds left on the shot clock for them.
Sheehan kind of blending in with the cheerleaders behind him. Bodette off his leg.
I think a couple of the cheerleaders tonight trying to go incognito on not really understanding the sunglasses unless, of course, they're big fans of Corey Hart.
Or ZZ Top. Thank you.
What's that?
ZZ Top.
No, not ZZ Top.
I'm telling.
Rudisill 3-ball
Sunglasses
off the rim.
at night.
Right.
Is Corey Hart.
Yeah.
Cheap sunglasses is ZZ Top.
Oh, I didn't hear you say cheap sunglasses.
No.
But I'm putting them on camera. You can't. They can't see the sun. They can't see what type of sunglasses they're wearing.
I happened to pick some off the mat, and they were. They weren't Ray-Ban or whatever.
Porsche
Designer Feenstra. Top of the key. Doesn't have the green light to shoot right now. Rudisill gets pushed.
Would have been a travel if he hadn't been fouled first. Norwood got in a little bit of foul trouble in the first half, and
yeah,
doing more of the same here in the second. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. Inbound to Rudisil in the corner.
tight defense by Sheehan from Norwood. Madison.
Tough pass. Finally able to corral it. Threw it right off a leg. That was Patrick Cannell. Clockers will hold on to the ball here on the near sideline. 25 seconds to go in the shot clock. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Carlos guarded closely by Dearborn. And there's a foul. I mean, there's aggressive and then there's just foolish. That was a foolish reach in. Dearborn's third. Inbound to Carlos, fresh shot clock. Tough pass to Madison.
Little shove there, doesn't get called, but no damage. Fuelhart.
Kicks it outside for Rudisil.
I like
he has
it.
the shot.
I like it.
Had the look and took advantage. First three of the second half, second three of the night for Rudisil. Clockers within 6.
That's a page out of the Celtics playbook. You drive and just kick it out for the three. 19 feet, 9 inches.
Wow.
Oh, when they call the block. Is Dearborn.
Had a prayer answered on that.
Looks to complete the three-point play. Ashland had whittled the lead down to 6. It's 8 with 1 shot to go at the line.
Rudisil's third. He's got to be careful now. 1:16 to go. Was that Dearborn's first bucket of the night?
It was.
Okay.
It was. Dearborn just a sophomore according to the sheet here. So Rudisil and Dearborn will be facing off for a couple more years as Ryan Madison handles the missed free throw.
The Mustangs' trouble at the line continues tonight.
Fuelhart able to keep his pivot for a hard drive.
Miggs at the top of the key to Fuelhart.
Interesting offensive setup for the Clockers here.
15 on the shot clock, less than a minute in the quarter.
Borges has a nice outside shot. That's a little outside his range.
Fuelhart with a fadeaway, no good. A little bit of a battle there, and they're going to call a foul on Madison.
Fans are getting boisterous.
Fans are getting a little frustrated. Clockers down by 8, 44.2 seconds to go as Dearborn brings the ball up for Norwood. Here goes Dearborn.
Nice defense by Borges, shutting him off by himself. Oh, who's that? The unknown player, number 50.
Carlos just tried to battle for the rebound. Norwood ends up with it.
11 seconds to go. Dearborn driving. This time he's not going to miss.
No, he had baseline.
Takes down Madison this time.
Okay, so at the end of 3, Clockers down by 10. It's 43-33. The Clockers had a nice little run there in the middle of the third quarter, but it was Norwood on either end. So it's been a steady progression here. Clockers down by 8 at the end of 1, down by 9 at the half, and now down by 10. Any predictions here for the final score, Rob?
No, not yet, but I'm just checking my text messages, and this goes back to one of our side conversations. A friend of mine just texted me, my friend Michelle, have you ever been to Park Ridge Casino? I mean, Plain Ridge Park, whatever. Lisa and I are here meeting her friends. Scary. I don't think it's scary. I have been there. But.
Well, it's no Foxwoods.
It's no foxes. I used to have some harness horses. So I used to go there to watch the harness racing.
Sure.
I don't know. Is there a casino? But no, 10 points. I don't know. I'm just really, really pleased the way they were down by 12, so they've outscored and played even with Norwood Mustangs for the last 2 quarters. Outscoring them by 2, so.
Well, as we enter the 4th quarter, just another quick thank you to our tonight's sponsor, Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef. Be sure to check them out at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Mixus forces the turnover. Nice job by Charlie. Borges brings it up.
Uses those hands and that reach.
Fuelhard eyeing things up. Finds Miggs. Over to Carlos. Has the open look. Takes the shot. Rims out. Miggs tried to get to it, but a nice box-out job by the mysterious number 50 for Norwood. Here goes Dearborn.
Unstoppable in the paint right now, Dearborn.
They are going to count that. I'm a little bit surprised. I mean,
I thought it was good. Yeah, I thought it was.
I mean, Carlos fouled him and had him tied up before he ever got that shot up and out. So that's Carlos's first foul of the night. Team's 3rd.
Dearborn ends the cold streak at the line for the Mustangs.
Just the 2nd made free throw of the night.
Oh,
a little bit of trouble here, and a quick foul.
Yeah, that was 23 Sheehan going for the steal, but gets the foul instead. That's foul number 4 on the Mustangs. 5
Looks like they're calling that
Clockers.
one. They're calling that one on Ryan Kelly, not Casey Sheehan.
I can't see the
23,
23 and the 33.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Mixus. Borges, they break the press. Borges on the far wing, gets it out to Miggs. Mixes at the top, finds a cutting Rudisil. Off the glass and good.
What a joy to watch this team play the way they're playing tonight. It's just beautiful.
For a moment there, I thought Ashland was dropping into a 2-3 zone defense, but they quickly adjusted to the man matchup. Dearborn comes out of the corner.
And how many times is he going to knock somebody over? That's number 22, Pat Connell, with his first points of the night.
They call that a 3?
I believe so.
Rudisil thought of the 3. Pump fakes again. Out to Fuelhart. Back to Rudisil. Rudisil drives baseline. He's in trouble. And sure enough, a turnover happens. Norwood has it. Devin O'Brien at the scorer's table, ready to check in. Next stoppage. Dearborn lays it up and in. He suddenly has 9 points all in the second half. Borges trouble getting it over the line. Here's Fuelhart.
That's
out to Rudisil.
Dearborn's first basket of the night without knocking over a Clocker player, by the way.
Boy, there's the Clocker night in a nutshell, huh, Rob? Rudisil tried for the 3, and the ball got wedged between the rim and the glass.
So that's a jump ball, possession, arrow, Ashland, is what they're saying, I believe.
Coach Norman having a chat with the 2 referees. White ball. Clocker's down 51-35, 6:08 to go. But an offensive opportunity here is Fuelhart will inbound under the basket.
Yeah, 12-2 run, and the lead is back up to 16. It had been down to 6.
Fuelhart looking for an open man. Tips off Rudisil, then off Miggs and out of bounds. So a golden opportunity falls by the wayside for the Clockers. It'll be Norwood ball in front of the Ashland bench.
You know, the other thing that really differentiates the 2 clubs too is conditioning. I mean, the better teams, you know, can play the full 4 quarters. We seem to really run out of gas as the unknown player misses a close-range shot.
You heard that sharp intake of breath as Mixus went up and didn't know what he was going to do with it, but he finds Fuelhart open under the basket, can't convert the layup.
Said it before, sometimes you find yourself so unexpectedly open.
It throws you off.
Yeah.
5.5 to go in the game.
See who
Dearborn drives
knocks
the
over
lane.
this time.
No good. Fuelhart with the rebound. Fuelhart brings it up himself. No more full court press from the Mustangs. They're up 16. Over to O'Brien. O'Brien drives in, gets stripped. Norwood comes up with it. Here's
Kelly.
a break.
He walked.
Good call by Rob Silver. That is a travel violation on the Mustangs. Carlos Espino checks back in for Zach Fuelhart.
I didn't see who was back on defense, but just having a body back there, not giving up on the play, that caused him to hesitate and not put the ball down in time. Force the turnover.
Full court press is back for some reason. Meigs brings it up. Cross to Mixus. Finds O'Brien underneath and gets the roll. Devin O'Brien, 7 points tonight, all here in the second half.
Yeah, Mixus doing a great job with the assists, as well as that offensive burst he had.
O'Brien gets called for the foul. That's his second. Ryan Kelly will inbound here for the Mustangs.
Ref's been calling that both ways tonight, though. So Connell gets it to 50. 50 Cent. That's his new name. 50 Cent.
Fitty.
Fitty. Sorry, Fitty. Steves.
Up
No
and over
good.
Mixus, yeah.
Nice to see two clockers battle for the rebound. Oh, not nice to see that.
Yeah.
Great heads-up play by Ryan Kelly. That would have been a silver star if he was on our team.
Rebound Norwood. They come out with it. Less than 4 to go in the game now. Clockers down 53-37.
Good job on defense by Mixus.
Really forced him to change the shot again, yeah. O'Brien for 3. Off the mark. Rebound.
He did make his last 3. He's been itching to hoist another one. That one might have been a little too far, but given the 3.5 minutes left, not terrible. 50 Cent dumps it into.
They tried to double team the man under the basket,
and Sean Steves
makes him pay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10 players on the board. Manny Alongo, the only Mustang.
But he's been making his presence felt on the glass. Carlos's 3 gets knocked aside.
All caution's been thrown to the wind now with the offense. If you're open, take it.
No restrictions.
The blinders have come off. Kelly, little ball fake. Didn't fool anyone. Nemesco.
Feel like we haven't said his name in a while, Rob, but he has 4 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the Mustangs just spread it around. They're so deep.
O'Brien, 360. Shot is no good.
The lead is now insurmountable, so to speak. 21, 50 Cent.
O'Brien had a hand right in his face. Nice job there.
Good job by Steves to Kelly. Dumps it to Connell. Swatted away. Was that Mixus again? Chasing it out of bounds?
So yeah, it was Mixus. I believe it was Mixus. We got a timeout on the floor. Clockers down 58-37 with 2:13 to go in the game.
Yeah. Just saw a headline. I'm a big fan, but John Travolta really not feeling well. They thought it was COVID. He tested negative. Turned out it was Saturday Night Fever. So that's...
What a relief.
Yes.
Well, while we have the timeout, looking ahead, of course, America's favorite booster club, the Clocker Club, proud to announce that the return of the pancake breakfast taking place at the high school cafeteria on Super Bowl Sunday. That's Sunday, February 12th from 8 to 11. All you can eat pancake, sausage, and more, plus plenty of gift baskets will be raffled off, including the chance to announce a game with one of us here on WACA-TV. There's a discount on the entry fee if you register in advance, so visit clockerclub.org right now. So, Rob, speaking of Super Bowl Sunday, who do you like in the Super Bowl? Knowing, of course, that I'm slightly biased on this one.
You know, I really thought, my initial thought was first of all, I called the spread right out of the gate. 2.5, even though it opened the other way with Kansas City initially favored. Swung right away. I kind of just think, like the consensus, though, that's what scares me, that Philly will dominate. Oh, Steve draws Robinson up in the air. If he had thrown it up, he would have got 3 shots.
Tyler bought the ball fake and called for the foul.
He's getting 3 shots, even though his feet never left the ground. Interesting interpretation on the rule. He just huddled up.
Yep, Sean Steves at the line.
It's all right. Oh, it was the bonus. Oh, that's right.
1-1.
I was looking at the wrong side. Yeah. My bad.
Okay, Clockers force a turnover here.
That makes more sense.
What doesn't make sense to me is Norwood full court press up 21 with 2 to go. Unless they're, practicing, but
yeah,
they're not really proving anything right now.
Yeah. And I really wanted to give some kudos to Coach Norman because the team did a really good job breaking the press tonight.
Best we've seen all year.
Yeah, they had the player cutting to the middle. Kelly again anticipating the lazy pass.
Wide open 3. He drains it. That's Cannell.
Cannell, yeah. It's 2 threes for him. That makes 6. 2 times 3 is 6. You younger kids out there.
Rudisill gets snuffed on his way to the basket, but Clockers retain possession. Ryan Madison will come in now for Mixus. 1:43 to go. Clockers inbounding under the Norwood basket.
Game could come out right in the middle, 22.5 to 30.5. Feenstra thinking about it, dishes to Robinson. In and
Just
out.
rimmed out.
Yeah.
And here's a
good
breakaway.
pass to Kelly.
Wisely pulled that one back, and Norwood will reset the half-court set. Madison guarding closely.
I think they want number 50 to score, though.
They're designing plays for him now.
It's just, fan favorite. Cannell to 50. There it is. See if the fans go crazy. The bench goes crazy.
Baby hook.
You got a technical for celebrating? Or Madison? That was on takeoff. I don't know, taunting.
This game's had a little bit of everything tonight, Rob.
50 Cent. That's how he's going on my score sheet right there.
You going to be auctioning off your signed score sheet after tonight's game?
Oh, we get the technical. It's Fuelhart going to the line. Drains it.
Hard to believe that's his first point of the night, Rob. He's gotten some good minutes.
Yeah, he missed a couple close ones. Gets 2 technicals. So Ashley and now 2 of 6. Make it 3 of 7 on the night from the line.
They've actually made 1 more foul shot than Norwood tonight. Fuelhart inbounds.
11 different scorers for Norwood as the lead's 24. Fuelhart down low. Oh, Robinson.
He spotted Robinson just a little too late.
He baited him. He knew the whole time it was going there.
Under a minute to go here in the game. Clockers down 63-39. Robinson gets a hand on this, battling hard. Norwood retains possession, but no fresh shot clock.
That's Akash Shandilia also into the game for Ashland.
Heads up. Ball out of bounds right here at the table. Norwood to hold on to possession, but just 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 35.7 in the game.
Feed 50, he's hot. Doing a little coaching from the scorer's table. Announcer's table. Kelly gets blocked by Feenstra.
I think Feenstra blocked that on the way down. Incredible.
So it's 24. I know somebody would like this next 2 to go in. Oh, Kelly almost strips it from Fuelhart.
Robinson for 3. No good. Feenstra with the rebound. Tries to put it back up reverse. No good. Ball's loose. Feenstra ends up with it again. Robinson's shot is too late and no good. And that is a final tonight.
Right in the middle.
As Norwood takes it 63-39. They led from start to finish tonight, Rob.
Yeah, but Ashland again showed a lot of moxie, a lot of grit. made a game out of it, cut it to 6 at one point early in the late in the third quarter, but Norwood, the classier team, was able to settle down and do what they do, and really a 20-point quarter on the end, 20-point quarter in the beginning, and 40 points. I mean, when we put up 39, that's all you need. They didn't have to play the score at all in the middle 2 quarters.
Sure.
We're going to be a winner. So
again, I just wanted just to emphasize, you really have to applaud the effort the team put out here tonight. The Clockers.
yeah, they look so much better tonight.
Good energy, good ball movement, good moving away from the ball. I mean, some things we just haven't seen a lot of this season.
Yeah, I have to also recognize Kevin Rosoff. We had a 3-point shooting contest. Nobody did great. It was 8-8 and went to overtime. We had a mini playoff. He won. But I always like to give the players, the people their props. So congratulations to Kevin on winning the halftime 3-point contest.
Does that get him a silver star award?
Gets him nothing.
Oh, okay.
Gets him, it's just pride. It's just pride. I don't like to lose that, and I'm sure they don't.
Sure. So speaking of the Silver Star Award, any thoughts? Put you on the spot?
Silver medal.
Silver medal. We'll get it right one of these days.
No, Chase does that. We called it a million things. Silver chalice, the silver.
I got to tell you, I miss the fortune cookies.
I have like a shredded fortune. I did one with Hallie when we did the game back on January 3rd.
Good.
But,
do you think we should tell these 3 guys that they're camping out right in front of the camera? They're blocking us?
I don't even. Is that camera even? They
look
can
at
see
this.
me. They can see me. Yeah.
Okay, as long as they can see you, the pretty one.
Right.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but let's do a real quick rundown. We had 12 for Nemescal. Like I said, it was all around. 9 for Dearborn, 5 for Mahoney. And these aren't official.
Right.
Descharnay, a couple, 3 for Steves. And everybody scored. 11 for Hamway, about 3 or 4 pounds. 9 for Bodette. 6 for Connell. Sheehan with a deuce. Kelly with 2. 50 Cent with 2 late in the game on the baby hook.
Okay, on the Ashland side, I've got 5 scorers. Espino with 3, Fuelhart with 2, O'Brien with 7, Rudisa with 16, tonight's leading scorer, and 11 for Charlie Mixis.
What did I miss? I had 4 field goals for Mixis. What did I? Oh, no, I had Hunter Meggs had the 3.
Oh, then I must have given.
Yeah.
I apologize to Hunter. I must have given his 3 to Mixis.
So, with that being said, I still want to give the silver medal to Mixis.
Okay.
The block.
I respectfully disagree, but okay.
Who are you going with?
I like Rudisill. I loved his efforts tonight, both ends of the floor.
No, we have to discuss it. We can't just do it. Can't just. I thought you were just deferring to me because.
But I like to think I get an equal vote in all
absolutely.
of this. So we can have co-winners, can't we?
No. Let's. Rudisill was 0 for 2 from the line. What did you like? He had 16 points. I know he played great offensively. I didn't really see. I thought Mixis had more assists and more blocks.
That's fair.
But
that's fair.
And I thought he was just doing a lot on both ends, more defensively than Rudisill. But I mean, shooting percentage, I think Mixis was no, Rudisill didn't miss much tonight. He was on fire.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? We haven't given it to Rudisill, I think, since the first game. So.
Okay, well then, congratulations, Robbie Rudisill.
Right, and you know what that gets you?
Absolutely nothing.
No, if we have leftover pizza, it gets him a little pizza. So, congratulations, Robbie Rudisill, silver medal.
Very nice.
Ashland falls to 1-16 on the season,
while Norwood improves to 12-3.
And what did you say? Who will we back with?
I did look it up at the half, and while the Clockers' next game will be on the road at Hopkinton Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, their next broadcast be back here in Clocktown Friday night, 7 o'clock against Medfield.
Oh boy, it doesn't get any easier. No. I wonder if that's senior night, either that or the 14th, Valentine's Day. One of those two. If it's Valentine's Day, they're giving out the roses.
Right.
Can maybe recycle.
I think if there's a team mom in charge of senior night, that they would not allow that to happen on Valentine's Day. But that's me.
Yeah, we'll see. But want to thank our crew tonight: Mackie Kotob, Nick Cunningham, Broadway Tom Hamilton, Daniel Vetstein. Thanks, and thanks for coming out tonight. That was awesome. we hope to see more of you, and yeah.
Okay, so again, your final tonight, Norwood 63, Ashland 39. Stay warm this weekend, my friends, and thanks for watching here on WACA-TV.
Good night, and go Clockers.
Is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.